Hello, I'm James Flexer, an attorney at the law offices of James Flexer. We have 3 offices in the Middle Tennessee area, in Nashville, in Columbia, and in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. We have 6 lawyers that are dedicated to bankruptcy and many paralegals to assist you. And today I'm going to talk to you about the automatic stay. The automatic stay is a statute under the Bankruptcy Code. It's a federal statute, 11 United States Code 362. Now, the automatic stay is the law that makes creditors instantly stop trying to collect a debt from you as soon as you file bankruptcy. The automatic stay is what is called injunctionary relief, and by injunctionary, what it does, it prohibits or stops creditors from being able to take any action against you, or else they will be in violation of the automatic stay. Now, it's kind of like a restraining order, which some people may be familiar with from divorce or domestic cases, where an individual is restrained from taking any further action against, let's say, a husband or wife. Well, the bankruptcy automatic stay is similar in that it restrains the creditor from taking any action whatsoever against you unless they can get permission of the bankruptcy judge to do so. But in order to get permission from the bankruptcy judge, they have to file a motion for relief from the stay or request permission from the judge to allow them to try to collect from you. Now, normally when you file a bankruptcy, and they are electronically filed now, as soon as we electronically file it with the federal government, they assign your case a case number. As soon as that number is assigned to you, there is an automatic restraining order that's put into place. But you do not have to go file for a restraining order. It's automatic upon filing of the bankruptcy. If any creditor does attempt to collect from you after they know about the bankruptcy, and sometimes even without knowledge of the bankruptcy, they are in violation of the automatic stay. If they know about the bankruptcy and still try to contact you, ordinarily our judges will sanction or assess penalties and attorney fees against them for those prohibited acts. Now, if they don't know about it, the judge will normally call that a technical violation and be less inclined to sanction them, but they are still in violation of the law and cannot do that. If any of your creditors call you after you filed bankruptcy with us, you should immediately call our office so we can contact that creditor and advise them that they're breaking the law and that we may very well take action against them. The automatic stay, let's shift gears for a moment, because the automatic stay also places a kind of like a force field over all of your property. As soon as you file bankruptcy, it's kind of like you're watching a movie and everything has to freeze. And I use those examples to explain that when you file a bankruptcy, the second you file it, there is once again a restraining order that affects every single creditor that says you can in no way take any of this debtor's property, you cannot take any action to get their property, you cannot sue them. Anything you do has to go through bankruptcy court. Now, that is important because when your property is under the automatic stay, even a person who is not a creditor is still subject to the automatic stay. Your property becomes property of the United States government. It becomes property of the bankruptcy estate until the bankruptcy trustee abandons the property. Now, that doesn't mean that someone's going to come in and take all your property. It means that your property is protected by the federal law and by essentially being in a federal estate, and that only a bankruptcy judge can direct anyone to deal with property of that estate. So while that is happening, you are safe, and you and your attorney can determine whether you want to keep certain property, whether you want to give it back, and can of course determine what you wish to do with your property. I've spoken briefly about the automatic stay. We will talk in greater detail about it in future videos, but it is one of the primary and most important laws in bankruptcy, and it has an immediate impact on every single case that is filed. Thank you for your time. I wish, if you would like to request books from our please go to our website, www.flexerlaw.com, or call our office. We will be happy to mail you books on Chapter 13 and Chapter 7, which will help you make an informed decision.